I'm
Way
saying,
easier.
if you want to have an affair with your wife, have an affair with your partner. Mix things up. Keep it fresh. Don't always be
Use
at
your
home.
imagination.
Get a hotel room sometime. Do a staycation.
Yeah.
Role play. Do whatever works for you.
Yeah. Are you saying you don't have sex in the living room?
I didn't think that through. So the same relationship, I got dumped over a WhatsApp message after a 5-year relationship.
But you said when you met your wife, you didn't feel butterflies.
Because I was in a relationship, so I'm like, yeah, she's cute, but
Hello and welcome to my show In Bed with Shanaz. And today in my bed, I have not a dead body,
alive and kicking.
but a very sexy, hot man. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh yes, I am Tanuj Virwani, and I'm really happy to be in bed with Shanaz.
Thank you, so am I. Tanuj, this show is all about love,
Yes.
sex, and relationships.
Oh really? In that order?
In that order.
Okay.
And that's why we are in bed,
Right.
and we're going to get really intimate. Are you ready for that?
I was born ready for this. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so first question is first thing I want to just make sure, are you in a relationship at the moment?
Oh, I just got married last year and we're expecting our first child.
Oh, wow.
Perfect timing for me to be on the show.
So what made you decide that she's the one?
I think everyone else made me realize where you lack, you realize where they lack, and you realize what not to do again. And I feel this girl has always brought a lot of stability to my life. And yeah, she just makes me feel great about myself,
Oh.
So she makes me want to be a better guy, and why not,
That is the most
sometimes
important.
we can be a better asshole, so yeah.
So when you met her, did you have butterflies?
No, we met under very different circumstances. Back then,
Okay.
I was in a relationship in a very, very long relationship with someone else,
Okay.
and that's when we met. So yeah.
And then what happened? How did that progress?
So we were friends initially, and then after a point,
And then did you end that relationship, or did you realize that you were in love with her?
Actually, that girl only ended it because I think she realized I no longer had the hots for her, so I think she put me out of my misery.
Ouch. Okay, so now I have to tell you why you're in bed with me, okay?
Oh yeah, yes, right.
I wrote a book, okay? And it's called All He Left Me Was a Recipe.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So every chapter starts
Right.
with a question. So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Please bring it on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the rules of breakup?
So the same relationship, I got dumped over a WhatsApp message after a 5-year relationship. After I dropped her to the airport and she was taking a flight abroad. And I think that's the coldest, harshest way to be dumped, right? So,
But you also were done with the relationship.
but still, yeah, thoda to, I mean, come on, yeah. Yeah. Considering you were with me just before that, right?
Yeah.
So I just feel like,
Did she give a kiss and hug?
no, it was cold.
Okay.
She just broke up. So I
What did
just
she
feel-
say though?
Hey, it's really not working out between us. I've tried, you've tried, you don't seem happy. I'm doing you a favor. Bye-bye.
Okay, so
Yeah.
which brings me to the question, since we've talked about the rules. So your rule of breakup is you must meet and do the breakup
Face to
in
face,
person.
yeah.
Face to face,
Always.
deliver the news and leave.
Yeah.
And do you do it in a public place or do you do it in a private place?
No rules really there, but ideally do it in private. you know? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Imagine doing it at a coffee shop in front of
don't do it
everyone.
anywhere close to the bedroom because then
Yeah, exactly.
boom, boom, bang, bang's gonna happen. Yeah. So you don't want to get into that whole thing because then
So
it just gets messy.
how do you avoid that?
Living room, deliver, and out.
Are you saying you don't have sex in the living room?
I didn't think that through.
with your parents or you don't?
Just, okay, you know what? Meet them under a building.
Under the building now.
Under
That's
the building,
very...
under the building, where are you going to start? No? That's at least close to their home. No?
Close to
Close to the home, close to your car, deliver, and out.
Or you can do it in the car.
What? The news or the deed?
The news.
I actually know some people who have given us bad news right after doing it, which I think is just cruel.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really mean.
We have come now, we're leaving.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Don't
God.
do that,
Love
yeah.
me and leave me. Okay. Could a boy be threatened by a girl's success?
I feel inherently when you are an insecure person, whether it's your partner, whether it's your close friends, whether it's your peers, you will get that tinge of insecurity. I'm largely secure, of course. I mean, we all have our moments and we have our
Of
days
course,
where
and
you
we're
wake
all
up and
human, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm usually insecure about, oh shit, yaar, mera kya hoga? Will I get work? Or am I good enough? Or will I wake up one fine day to realize that no one thinks I can act? My insecurities are very
I think
vague.
all actors have that.
Yeah.
You're always as good as your last movie.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. But it's never vis-a-vis a person, and I've been with girls who have been not just in my line of work, but overall have been a lot more successful, a lot more sorted, And for me, I find that inspiring. I'm like, man, I got to
Yeah.
learn from them.
Yeah.
I got to have some of the Kool-Aid they're having so I
That's
can raise my
good.
own game.
That is really
So that's
good.
how I
That's
think.
really good to
Yeah,
hear.
but a lot of people are not like.
So how do you stay? Okay, that's a
How do you stay
question.
faithful?
How do you stay faithful? Like, what brings you back home?
Love, man. I think when you're truly in love with someone and you know you want to build a life together, then I mean all these things just kind of fade into the background. You know, like of course I have struggled with being faithful in the past. I mean I don't make any bones about the fact, and but every relationship and every stumble and every mistake I've made in those regards has only made my resolve to make this marriage work even stronger, because I'm like, you know, she's in your life for a reason.
It's so easy to cheat. It's
Yeah.
actually
It's the
much
easiest
more
thing, huh?
difficult
It's the
to
easiest
stay
thing.
faithful.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Today,
Yeah.
it's way
I'm saying,
easier.
if you want to have an affair with your wife, have an affair with your partner, mix things up, keep it fresh. You know, don't always be
Use
at
your
home.
imagination.
Get a hotel room sometime. Do staycation.
Yeah.
You know, role play. Do whatever works for you,
Yeah.
and you'll keep it
And
fresh. And
keep
you
it
don't, and you
fresh,
won't need to cheat ever.
So next chapter.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Do no butterflies mean no love?
Yeah, in a way, I would think so, right? I mean, like that one special person in this entire world full of 8.2 billion people, that person's going to make you feel a certain way. You know, where, what was that very cheesy line from Hitch? You know, she makes my heart beat faster and slower at the same time. So, in a way, that's butterflies for me. So, I
wow.
definitely, and of
But
course,
you said when you met your wife, you didn't feel butterflies.
because I was in a relationship, so I'm like, yeah, she's cute, but
Yeah.
just keep it.
Keep the butterflies inside.
Yes, well, there are no butterflies.
Yeah.
But of course, butterflies are not going to happen on a daily basis, right? I mean, like anyone who gets into a relationship or a marriage thinking
Yeah.
that, dude, you're still going to wake up next morning with smelly breath.
Exactly.
That's the real
Exactly,
world.
yeah.
But it's, again, quoting Hitch, it's not about a number of breaths you take, it's about the moments that take your breath away.
Oh,
And I
wow.
feel if you truly love someone and you have that mad compatibility in every way, shape, or form,
Wow.
they
I'm
will
jealous,
make-
huh?
they
You
will
have
make you feel the
mad
butterflies.
compatibility in every way.
Yeah, they will
Oh.
make you feel the butterflies, yeah.
So what's your language of love? Do you know what languages of love?
I feel I find most love with my partner in our silences, because I think we're very comfortable in our silences. We don't have to always populate the room with words.
Yeah.
And it's those little moments
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just, you know, like we know each other since 8, 9 years, but we've also not known each other for 26, 27 years of our respective lives. So there's so much that has happened in that time, which has
Yeah.
made us the people that we are today. So we always delve into the past for the good reasons. If we feel that, if I feel like my partner is not healed from something that has happened in her life in the past, we talk about it. It could be a childhood experience, it could be a teenage love gone
Yeah,
wrong, it
yeah.
could be something I miss with a family member,
Yeah.
whatever it is. So we discuss
Do you
those
talk
things.
about past relationships? Like maybe, like say something she's like upset about, not upset, but she didn't heal from a past breakup.
100%.
Are you open to talking
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
other
we are, we
guys
are.
and all that?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I mean, you know, I think you have to be open.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want details.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, if I feel like she's hurting and she's not healed, I think it's my responsibility as a husband and as a partner to help her heal.
How sweet.
You know,
Yeah.
in whatever way I can.
Okay.
And she does the same.
So she is like calm and controlled.
100%, 100%,
Very
100%.
nice.
She brings a lot of peace and tranquility to my life, which is much needed being in the line of work that I am in, living in a crazy city like
she an actor too?
Mumbai. No, she's not an actor.
Oh.
So she's not currently working. She's working
Okay.
when she's in Singapore.
Okay.
She's highly pregnant right now. So,
Oh.
so currently she's a homemaker.
Wow.
And we'll see.
So
what
excited.
happens.
How
Yeah,
many
yeah.
months?
8 months.
Wow.
Around the corner.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm more excited about becoming a dad than about getting married for the longest time, because I always
Really?
felt that I had this paternal instinct about myself. And I mean, you know, when you find the right person and she's in sync with you,
That's
it's been
great.
amazing. It's
Oh
been
my God, I
amazing.
wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Do you think you need distance to bring you closer?
Not really. I mean, whoever coined the quote that distance makes the
Heart
heart grow
grow fonder.
fonder, I want to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Really?
No.
So you think
I
distance?
mean, thoda theek hai.
But don't you think this? I feel like it does.
I also feel like sometimes when things are not going great and you're in the eye of the storm, you lose perspective, right? Because you're right in the middle of it all.
Exactly.
So in that way,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So if you're having problems,
if you're
you
having
should take
problems,
some
then
time.
you should consciously take a step back, not because your life has pushed or
Yeah.
pulled you in a certain direction.
Take a breather.
Yeah. But apart from that, no, man, I'm damn greedy. I like being with her as much as I possibly can. But I do believe when you live together, obviously when you're married, you should give. There's a difference between space and
Yeah,
distance.
very true.
So we try and give each other space. Like I think I need more space in her. It's just the way I am as a person. So she always regards that. But we try not to let that become distant.
You don't believe in arranged marriage?
I believe in love arranged marriages. I believe that, okay, theek hai, maybe the boy and girl can,
Be
you need to, yeah, be introduced, create that conducive environment for them to maybe take things to the next level.
Yeah.
But after that, there must be some period of courtship, and
Yeah.
then let them decide
Then
if they
let
are
them
right for each other
decide.
or not.
Right, you have to, okay.
Yeah.
So do you and your wife ever fight?
Yeah, of course we fight. It's usually
How
me.
often?
I'm a little moody and temperamental, so I usually start the fight also, and I'm the one who also has to eventually
So do you say
make
sorry?
up. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Do you say you're right?
Because 90% of the time it's my fault only.
Ah,
So
okay.
she's a listener, so she's like, okay, let him finish his thing and all. Sometimes she gets affected, but it's usually
Wow, she's
me who
great,
starts
huh?
it, me who
I
ends
want to
it,
marry her.
and me who's at fault. So like it's all
Really?
me, yeah.
But what do you usually do?
Sometimes it's very, very stupid.
What is it about? Like, give me
There's
one.
too
What
much
was your
salt in the
last?
food. You
What
don't
was?
know my taste buds. What the hell? You didn't put the
Really?
geyser on for me.
Oh.
You don't care about me. My head is hurting. You don't have to give me a massage, but you could have at least said down and maybe I'll do something. The husband is working so hard through the day, through the week, and all that, and you don't care. Everyone else cares. You don't care. You don't love me anymore.
Oh.
I'm always saying I love you. I'm very petty.
Oh, that's
I'm a
cute.
petty, petty
And what
boy.
does she fight about?
She's pretty and I'm petty. What does she fight about? She's just asked me to be honest to her about everything and be transparent. And that's all that she asked me, and that's all that I
Wow.
want to do.
So if she's snappy, how do you react?
I give her chocolate. Just ice cream, chocolate,
So
sweets. It just,
sweet.
yeah. And then I know that there's someone who can do my job even better than me, and those are my dogs. Because she just melts in front of them. So anytime I'm okay, red alert, okay, till orange alert, I'm on duty. But the moment it's red alert, I'm like, yeah, okay, LeBron, Shuri, Drake.
Oh, LeBron.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on in. Slurpee time. Come on, let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is there any time where you felt like your biggest love turned into your biggest disappointment? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, so there was a girl who I call her my kryptonite without getting into specifics.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I'm all about like superhero references. So just like Superman had his kryptonite. So I was in love with her for the longest time. She was dating my best friend, so it was really awkward. I could not tell a soul. I couldn't tell him. I obviously couldn't tell her. And then they broke up, and a couple of years later, we got together, and then him and me stopped talking briefly as a result of that. And I think she was just successful. And maybe both ways, we were successful in bringing out the worst in each other. So I just feel like, yeah, that was
I've been
really,
there.
really dark time, and
Yeah.
she made me a person I wasn't really proud of being.
You
She
learned.
made me learn things about myself, and she made me see a certain ugliness I had inside myself, which I didn't know existed. So at least
Yeah.
now I know.
No, but
Like,
when
we
you're
shall
in
know.
with something for a while, that's the same. So it's not fair to
But
compare.
yeah, people fall in and out of love also. I feel also
Yeah.
we've become damn like
Yeah, but
changed as a society.
yeah, if you're like with the same person every day and then you have sex with a new person, obviously you're going to think, wow, fireworks. But that's because it's new.
Yeah.
So it's not fair to compare the
Yeah.
person that you've been with, say, for
Also, I
5
think
years.
if sex with the same person is banging, you don't need to go elsewhere.
That
I wake up
yeah.
every morning telling myself that, and I'm like, oh, that's it.
That's good.
I want to be that fucking racehorse with blinkers on, who's only seeing the
Oh,
finish line,
I love that.
and that's it.
Wish
That's
you all
it.
the best. Now, one question I have.
Yeah.
So when you're in a relationship.
I see you're not reading from your book more. It's off the cuff kind of question.
No, it is in
Oh
the book.
God,
It
what
is
this?
in the book, but I remember it because I wrote it.
Of course you wrote it. Yeah, how silly of me.
So, question I want to know, because there is one chapter on porn.
Okay.
Okay, and like talking to women who are maybe in another country. Do you consider that cheating? Like, can you watch porn while you're in a relationship?
100% you can watch
You
porn.
can. And you're
you
okay
can
with
watch
your
porn.
watch-
You can discuss the fact that you watch porn. It's completely normal because porn is a different.
It's an artificial world.
Yeah, it's a very and you know it, right?
Yeah.
But it's a sticky topic to talk about because sometimes porn can also become very addictive.
Yeah.
So you need to constantly be like, dude, is this something I'm doing? Just I want to chill at the end of a long day and stuff.
Yeah.
Or is this something where my life is very dependent on this?
Yeah.
Because anything can be addictive.
It can be addiction.
Yeah, and some people have a more
Yeah.
addictive personality compared to others. So porn
But
can.
also, like, you may feel lazy after, say, 4 or 5 years to have sex, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'll watch porn and get myself off.
Oh yeah, I think the only reason is probably you're not feeling connected to your partner at the time, or you're just damn tired, right?
Damn tired,
And
yeah.
porn is just like a easy, quick in, quick out sort of
Yeah.
solution to that,
Correct.
also
But
when-
sometimes people get lazy, especially men get lazy. They're like, fuck, I don't feel like having
no,
sex.
but
I'll just watch porn.
No, but that's very important that you push yourself and
Yeah.
yeah, if your wife wants it,
Yeah.
and if anyways you're feeling a little horny and stuff, and you know you're going to do something about it, then might as well do it with your wife.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly. So
You
it's not.
both-
So if your wife watches porn, you're okay with it. Like she watches all
Absolutely.
these hot guys with.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And do you, and in relationships, should couples watch porn together? Like can they
I
watch
mean,
it
we
together?
have, and I think it's actually it's pretty exciting. I don't know if you can or should make a habit out of it because
Yeah,
at the
it
end
can
of the
get
day,
dark.
you need to be enough
Yeah.
to sustain
Exactly.
a relationship. But so as a novelty feature,
Yeah, yeah.
ठीक है. And you know porn is not real.
Yeah.
You know those people that you're jacking off to are probably don't even know you exist.
Yeah.
You're 99.9% never going to meet them in your life.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Correct.
But your wife or your partner, on the other hand, has all the power in the world to make you feel freaking fantastic.
Yeah. So
And that's the thing about reality. It's the only thing that's real.
yeah, so that's a debate I always have. Like, should
Do
in a
everything, but
relationship should you?
within certain there's no harm in watching porn. It's a pretty normal occurrence in the 21st century. But you need to know where to draw the line.
Where to draw
Yeah,
the line.
Yeah.
On that note, very good. So nice being in bed with you.
Yes. So it's been fantastic. I don't think I'm getting out of bed. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day in bed.
Well,
and
your
go
wife is
sleep.
here now.
Yes. I love you, darling.
You sound so evil. I'm scared. But really, really nice.
It's been
What
fantastic.
a great interview this was. I hope you guys feel the same. Please leave a like, subscribe, share, and see you next time.
See you.